Once upon a time, in the highest and bluest sky, there was a little star named Liora. Liora was special. She had a soft golden glow that lit up the darkest nights. Every night, Liora happily looked down at Earth, where children fell asleep watching her light. But one day, something strange happened. Liora began to lose her sparkle. At first it seemed like a small problem, but soon her light became so faint that it almost disappeared. "What's happening?" Liora asked sadly. "If I don't shine, how will I help others feel safe at night?" Liora felt alone and lost. She didn't know what to do. One night, while she was crying silently, a silver comet passed near her. This comet, named Light Traveler, was known for being very wise. "Little star," said Light Traveler, "why are you so sad?" "I'm losing my sparkle," replied Liora. "How can I shine again?" The comet smiled and said softly, "Sometimes, when we think we've lost our light, what we need is to give a little bit of it to others. Come with me. I'll show you something important." Although she was scared, Liora followed the comet. Light Traveler took Liora to a very dark corner of the earth. There was a small village covered in snow. Everything was silent, and the houses barely had any light. The children looked out the windows sadly because they couldn't see the stars, and the night felt very, very cold.
"This place needs a little light," said the comet. "You can help them. Me. But my light is so faint." "Sometimes the smallest lights are the most special," replied Light Traveler. "Just try to give what you have left, and you'll see something wonderful."
Liora looked at the small village. She saw the children hugging each other to keep warm and the parents lighting candles that went out very quickly. Although she was scared, she decided to try. Liora closed her eyes and let out a small ray of her golden light. At first it was just a spark, but when it touched the snow, something magical happened. Liora's light turned into 1,000 little golden lights that flew through the village. They lit lanterns, illuminated the windows, and warmed the streets. The children laughed happily as they saw how the dark night filled with light, and the families came out to look at the sky with joy. At that moment, Liora felt something incredible. Her light began to grow. First it was a small flame, then brighter until Liora shone again, stronger than ever. "I did it," said Liora excitedly. "I've got my light back." Light Traveler smiled and said,
"Your sparkle returned because you discovered something very important. When you give your light to others, your heart shines brighter."
Liora happily returned to her place in the sky. Every night, she looked back at the small village and saw how the children fell asleep happily under her light. Now, when someone looks at the sky on the darkest nights, they can always see Liora, the star who learned that true light comes from helping others. And if you look closely, maybe you can see her golden glow, sending you a little message. Even the smallest light can fill the world with magic. The end.